California drought started in 2013. This is what it looks like January 1st, 2013 versus January 1st of this year. Obviously, the drought has spread through most of the state. This is what California looks like this week, with 94% in severe, 80% in extreme, 55% in exceptional drought. 2013 was the driest year on record since 1849. The Sierra Nevada, the largest, most important source of freshwater in the region, is about 12% of normal snowpack, with large implications for agriculture. California does not have statewide regulation of groundwater and is mostly reliant on local agencies to manage water. It's usually mismanaged, so that's very difficult as groundwater is being more heavily relied upon as surface water is drying up. Central Valley is the nation's most productive agricultural region, with nearly half of U.S. grown fruits, nuts, and vegetables. 15% of crops, 7.1% of livestock come from this region as well. The population uses about 361 gallons of water per household daily, of which 53% is used outdoors. This is an image of one of California's 5 largest lakes. In July 2011, it was nearly full, whereas in January of this year, it is mostly empty.
One of the potential solutions for this problem would be the shifting of groundwater pumping, and this would reduce the potential for overdrafting and saltwater intrusion. Another potential solution would be the management for the demand of groundwater resources, and in the urban setting, this would look like water metering, tiered water pricing, and rebates for water saving appliances and amenities. And in the agricultural setting, this would look like decreasing the amount of water that is lost through evaporation during conveyance or application, and decreasing the amount of discharge of tailwater to surface streams. And another proposed alleviation was voluntary crop rotation, but this would not be a very economically plausible solution. And a solution that was already acted on recently was the Sustainable Groundwater Management Act, which was signed by Governor Jerry Brown in September 2014. This was the first statewide groundwater management act in California. This act provides measurable objectives and milestones to reach sustainability, and it allows the state to intervene to an extent when local agencies are unable to or unwilling to adopt sustainability plans. And this would place restrictions on pumping in some areas for the next 30 years to prevent aquifers from running dry.
Now the pros. So this would reduce issues caused by overdraft, which is extracting groundwater beyond its equilibrium or sustainable level. Now this has implications for infrastructure. By draining groundwater, we can permanently reduce the size of aquifers, which are the underground layers of water holding groundwater. This can cause damage to the overlying infrastructure and aggravate seawater intrusion. This leads to damage to related ecosystems because the higher salinity of invading seawater affects plants and animals that aren't used to it. Economically, as we take more and more groundwater out of the aquifers, it's going to cost more and more money to pump it out. More money is also needed to treat groundwater affected by overdraft because of contaminants and intruding seawater. By managing water better, we will have a sustainable source of water for farm cities. This will force farmers to utilize water at a more sustainable level and restrain crop production, which promotes water sustainability and sustainability of crops. Cities will continue to have a sustainable source of groundwater for the long-run future. Now cons. So obviously, the utility cost of water would be increased in order to discourage overuse of groundwater. Now, we would also have a reduced production of water bottles because California produces 55% of bottled water. Now, this would affect our nation's basket immensely. And California's agricultural production would also be reduced in the short term due to large reliance on groundwater as a source of water. This would limit crop production in the short term because farming methods haven't been sustainable the way we are going now. But in the future, we believe that this will provide for a sustainable source of crops. To summarize, California has a groundwater mismanagement problem, and there is a need for laws and regulations to maintain a sustainable source of groundwater for us and the future. Thanks for watching.